Talisa Hampton are in some of the most affected areas tonight, talking to those impacted and learning from crews about just how long it will take to get power restored.
Neil's in Jefferson County. We'll check in with you in just a minute, Neil. But first, Talisa, how's it looking in Cleveland County now?
Yeah, Bob, over 1,000 power outages today in Cleveland County after this week's ice storm. And I spoke with Energy. They say they have over 2,000 crews working to deal with these outages. And I'm going to step out of the way right now so you can get a closer look, because this is what it looks like on most of the streets in Rising. This tree falling over, bringing down some of these power lines. And when we spoke to those living in Rising, one word kept coming up as to what is helping them the most without power, and that's a generator.
It was a little surreal. Everything was icy and things were crackling, and I thought, the sky is falling.
But it was power lines coming down Thursday morning in front of Phyllis Kelly's home under the weight of all that ice.
Oh yes, it was very alarming. You know, living in a heavily wooded area like we do here in Rising, you never really know the stability.
The destruction seen a day later.
Just seeing them on the ground was alarming.
Kelly's house is one of thousands in Cleveland County waiting for power to be turned back on.
It was just a swath right there. Cleveland, Drew, Lincoln, you could just draw a circle.
The cause, Energy says, the ice-covered trees, unable to hold the weight, falling and taking out power lines.
You know, thankfully, we've had a lot warmer weather today, which has allowed our crews to be able to assess the damage a lot quicker. But they're still having to be cautious, because as that warmer weather happens, the ice is beginning to melt and tree limbs are still falling in areas that we're working.
Other trees coming down on homes and blocking roadways.
We've been out 2 days.
Elizabeth Harrington says they have a generator, but no power because it ran out of gas. They're trying to get out to get more.
Well, this is the first time we tried. We couldn't even get out until today, and it started falling.
Thankful a nearby gas station is open.
We had 2 cans of gas already for the generator.
Keeping their food fresh.
Oh, it's going to help us have electricity to keep our refrigerator and freezer charged.
Kelly says they're leaning on other backups as well. Waiting for power to be restored, Kelly says they're keeping themselves busy and being patient.
Just cooking food, running heaters. We have a little radio, the old-fashioned radio, that we can entertain ourselves that way.
All of your favorites.
Now, both women say they hope to have their power on soon, and when we asked Energy when might everyone have their power restored, they said hopefully by tomorrow. Reporting in Rising, I'm Talisa Hampton. Back to you.
Talisa,